My name is Aaron Burch, and today I'll be giving you a little bit of information about boater safety. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, why is boater safety important to me? I'll never own a boat, I'll never buy a boat, why should I care? Well, little do you know, a lot of the responsibility and the safety of boating is held within the passengers of the boat, not just the driver. For example, say there's a fire on the boat and the driver yells out, "There's a fire at the stern. The fire extinguisher is at the bow. Put the fire out, quick." How are you going to know where to get the fire extinguisher from? So, I'll be talking about three main points. One, parts of a boat, so you'll know where to get the fire extinguisher from. Two, the specific laws of Tennessee. And three, boating emergencies and how to keep them at a minimal risk. First, parts of the boat. Your stern, where your fire is located, is at the rear. Your bow is at the very front of the boat. The left side of the boat is called the port. The right side is the starboard. Now, you'll see here there's red and green lights at the very front and an all-around white light at the back. Later we'll get on to that, but for now we'll hold off. So, laws of Tennessee. First things, fire extinguisher. For boats under the size of 25 foot, you only have to have one fire extinguisher on board. Boats ranging from 25 to 40 feet have to have two fire extinguishers on board. And boats larger than 65 feet have to have three on board at all times. Lighting. Said we'd get back to the red and green light up top. That's used at night. Every boat has to have it. That way you can tell which direction, which side of the boat you're looking at when you're oncoming traffic at night. Let's go on to boating under the influence. It's illegal to drive drunk. It's illegal to boat drunk. The blood alcohol content level is still 0.08, and there's a lot more risks than just these hefty fines. But for your first offense, it's $2,500. For your second, it can range up to $5,000 in fines. Now, these last two have two exceptions. The first is, how do you get a boater's license? How can you be the one to boat? And everyone must pass the TWRA boating exam. The only exception to that is anyone born after January 1st, 1989 does not have to have one. Now, registration. All boats have to have registrations, but there is two exceptions. One, if it's a paddle or rowboat, and two, if the vessel is from a different state and is only going to be on the water less than 60 days. Boating emergencies. Really don't want them to happen, but more than 75% of the time it happens, it isn't because of equipment or environment, it's because lack of planning. My dad once told me if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. That couldn't be any more true with boating. So, starting off with risk management, the ways you can prevent a boating accident is be prepared. Have your flotation device ready. Avoid alcohol. And stay hydrated. A lot of the wrecks are due to people being dehydrated or drunk. Heaven forbid someone goes overboard or falls off the dock. A simple thing to know is reach, throw, go. If they're in close reach out with a paddle, pull them back in. If they're far away, throw a flotation device to them. Row. Swim out to them, but only if you're able to, or only if you're certified to save a life. Third is go and get help. Or fourth is go to get help. So, in summary, I hope I've been able to tell you all a little bit about the law, boating information, on where things are located, and how to avoid different errors. Here's my works cited, and if you have any other questions, check out the TWRA website.